Have you guys ever questioned what is the purpose of life? Have you ever sat down and think about what is it that I'm actually meant to do? What is my purpose? Why do I feel so different? And why do I have a sense of urgency to try and find my purpose, to try to find out what I'm actually meant for? This is why I'm making this video, because I know exactly how that feels, and I was able to completely transform my life, the point A to point B. I'm still fixing a lot of things, but I've implemented a few of my personal steps on how to get closer to finding your purpose and your alignment. I'm gonna quickly go over my 3 personal steps I've used from personal experiences, personal setbacks, personal identity shifts that can help you guys be more aligned to your purpose. And the 3rd step is the most important part, so you guys stay tuned. So my first step is to have self-reflection. Pretty much analyze your past and look at the type of person you were. Confront yourself, look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I really utilizing my time effectively? Is this really what I should be doing? And if you have that sense of urgency and that something has to change and you don't know where to go, but you just know you're personally destined for more, you're more than what society tells you, then it is crucial to look back in your past, not in a way to discourage you, but to look as a self-reflection, look at it as growth, and think, okay, I used to do this, this, and this. How can I change? Like, for example, for me, right? I used to be in the wrong environment, and due to my environment, I used to think kind of negative, used to have a very limited mindset until adversity struck me the first time. I realized, like, okay, the things I've been doing, I cannot do that anymore. So I need to actually make a change in order for a change. The second step is action. So after you realize that, okay, I cannot be in this position anymore, you need to take action, you need to take risk. And it takes time to really develop the mindset or to know exactly what you went wrong, but through times of isolation and through discovering yourself through time, that's when you will really sit down and you realize, I gotta change, I gotta boss up. But taking action is crucial. And that doesn't mean waiting for the perfect moment to take action. Sometimes the best time to start is now. So once you've been hit with so much adversity, once you've actually reflected, like, okay, this is pain, this is bad, do not ever want to go through ever again. The action is to change it. Change your habits, change your mindset, change the person you were to the person you want to be now. Like, think of the person you want to be in 5 years. You need to start acting like that person you want to be 5 years. And when you realize that you need to change, you are entering your growth period. You are entering into discomfort. And this is very, very humbling, but it is necessary. Let's say you want to open up a business, but you're working 9 to 5. So the action that you know you have to take is to either transition your full-time occupation to part-time, or you go all in on your business and you take the reps. You do absolutely everything it takes to achieve that. I'm not here to tell you exactly what you have to do with your life, but these are the fundamentals that is absolutely needed. Through this period, when you actually take action, it sucks. It's gonna suck so bad. It's gonna require a lot of discipline. You are gonna start changing, but you're gonna start adapting the habits and the mindset that is needed for you to actually excel further in life. Just because you make one change in your life doesn't mean you're gonna find your calling, your purpose. You have to consistently make reps in order to get there. You have to open numerous doors. It goes through a trial period of taking risk, of opening a lot of doors, but following your tuition. And this is honestly the most important step, and that is self-belief. You will not achieve anything in life if you genuinely do not believe. This is the power of manifestation and self-belief. Because you could do all the action, you could have a plan, you could have all the money saved up, you could have your connections, things like that. But if you genuinely, like, if you personally do not have any belief in yourself, it will not work. God or the universe, it will not send you opportunities for you to attract. Because it also, another thing, if you know it's not for you, if you're doing the work, but then if you feel like you're chasing it, it's not attracting to you, then it's not for you. That's why you need to actually manifest, and you need to visualize who you are. If you if you like knew since you were younger you're going to be rich and successful, you already had that embedded in you. You have to visualize that. You have to write that shit down. You got to put that on a visual board so you can actually visualize the lifestyle and the person you are going to be in 5 years. And you know that, okay, I have to be a different person. I have to implement things. I have to take risks. I need to change. But you already know that because God gave you that vision in the beginning. And if you genuinely do not believe in your heart that what you're doing is meant for you, then you need to lock into your own tuition. Maybe a good idea is to remember who you were when you were younger, right before you were influenced by society. Like if it was that dream, that vision that God only gave you to be an actor or to be a musician, that was already aligned with your spirit, with your tuition. But the fact that you didn't go for it because you were scared of the risk and the failures, rejections, of being judged, or what society would label you as, you didn't go for it. Lock in and really put in the effort. Recap. The first thing to really find your purpose is to self-reflect and analyze where you went wrong. Look at your past and realize that I need to make some changes. I need to go through uncomfortable things to reach the life I want. Second is actually, obviously, you take the action, you do the reps, and it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You're gonna go through growth. People, they're not gonna understand, they're not gonna see your vision, but guess what? You are the only one that understands that God embedded a vision in you, so you have to keep working towards that. The third and the most final thing is self-belief. You can have a plan, you can write it down, but nothing is going to work if you genuinely do not believe, if you do not visualize that plan, if you really do not see yourself that, if you can't imagine yourself as that person, then don't do it. Like if you know in your heart you're meant to be a personal trainer, or you're meant to be a social media star, then that is for you, because you already saw that vision. But the fact you didn't go for that vision, you wanted to go for something with security, things aren't going to be aligned to you, and you're going to end up feeling miserable throughout your whole life. So self-belief is the number one thing, and that's actually the key to your success. So thank you guys for staying tuned. I'm going to make a lot more content like this, some real ass content, and I strive to help people through my own adversity, to tell you guys some personal tips, the way how to leverage adversity through fitness, mindset, discipline. You guys stay tuned.